She's just trying to hide behind me. She needed the banana, which is also over here in this little corner that I'm. All right, so there we go. Let's just go over it again. I'm gonna have a bed. I'll actually do it for you right now. I grab it in a bowl. I have a bowl. I have a nice, huge, ginormous serving of spinach. Vegetables is kind of like when you have a nice, clean, leafy, dark green vegetable. Yeah, you could do like a serving. You can measure it out and everything. But for me, I do have a higher muscle mass than the average person, so I need a little bit more food. So the vegetables is definitely where I don't, it's okay. Add a little bit more. Stuff like broccoli though, and stuff that is very has a bloaty effect on you. I wouldn't have extra amounts of those, but like something like a dark leafy green. Fantabuloso. Okay, so we have the spinach. I have it in a bowl right here. And really interesting, I'm actually going to be taking the Ezekiel muffin. And I eat this because it's a nice clean carb. It's super, super clean. It's easy. Just gotta make sure I'm not letting my poached eggs overcook here because I want them to be runny. You'll see what I do with it. It's kind of fun. All right, so I'm actually gonna turn the heat off over here. My muffin just popped. So really interesting the way that the timing works out. So I'm gonna take butter knife, and in my coconut oil jar, I actually keep a serving of coconut oil is actually a teaspoon for me. So I'm gonna get that teaspoon, and it's so tempting with healthy fats like almond butter and stuff like that to make it a huge mound. But I just make sure to only have that teaspoon because there's a reason for serving sizes, The teaspoon I'm gonna keep in there to keep my life simple. I'm just gonna spread so it's like a good butter substitute. It's a healthy fat, Coconut oil is one of the best healthy fats you can have, along with almond butter. So if you say for instance you wanted just the eggs on the spinach and you wanted this with almond butter, go for it, So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna break this up. I just spread the coconut oil on top. I'll break it up and I'll just put it because it's just easier for me to eat with a fork. I don't want to have to bring a knife to the party and cut it all up. Alright, ding 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 ding. Do a little dance, make a little all kind of stuff. Alright, so now here comes the hard part. That's coconut oil. All that stuff. Alright, cool beans. So I'm gonna grab this guy. You want something with holes in it when you get the poached eggs out. So the heat is off, and I'm just gonna go ahead and grab, I think these are my best yet. Those eggs are kind of new for me. These are kind of together, so let's do one at a time. I don't want the water in my salad thing I have going on here. Nice, beautiful. They came out very well today. Put the water. Alright, cool. So I have all of my food right here. I'll probably just eat this. So half of a blueberry packet. These were on sale, by the way. I buy whatever's on sale, y'all. And it's about half. So that'll be my fruit serving. And then I also have pink salt. Now, pink salt's really awesome, and I'll use it all day long. I'll use about, I guess about a full teaspoon a day, or half of a teaspoon, quarter to a half of a teaspoon per day. So I'll just sprinkle this on here. And you could use pepper, you can use any kind of other thing, but look how wonderful. I'm just gonna scoop that back onto my plate thing. Yep. Look how beautiful. Let me not do that again. The egg fell off onto the counter. You gotta have fun with life, That's why you gotta make sure your surfaces are clean. So when mistakes happen, you're just good to go. Alright, so just a quick review. I'm gonna have the blueberries. I have my serving of vegetables. I have a carb. I have protein. 2 eggs, 2 full eggs of protein. And then I think it's actually 8 egg whites is a full serving of protein. So be careful if you're just having egg whites a lot. Alright, y'all. Next up later is going to be my Shakeology snack. Oh, there's a little one. Say hi, Eli. Alright everybody, so it's a little bit earlier than I would usually have my second meal, my Shakeology snack. But I'm going to do it because I just actually recorded a 7-minute workout video for everybody, and I was outside, I was sweating, and I just really want to make sure I get something in my body So I'm just gonna bump one of my meals up. And so this is going to be, I'm gonna start with 8 to 10 ounces of water. I'm gonna do 10 just because I want a little bit more fluid going on. I have my vegan chocolate Shaco. I think I'm actually gonna change from the vegan now because my vegetarian decision is not holding true. I'm eating beef, like it's no problem. And I also have almond butter, freshly ground almond butter. Now why I really like to get the freshly ground stuff because I know exactly what's going into it. I know that there's no sugars added, I know that there's no extra salt added. So I really like to go to the store and get the raw almonds. Try to stay away from the roasted ones. The roasted makes it easier for the grinding process and that kind of stuff. But anytime you heat something up, it kind of destroys it's the natural properties in the food, and you want to maintain as many of the natural nutrients as possible because food is fuel, not just for flavor. You know what I'm saying? This I love this meal. This is my favorite meal of the day. I get my chocolate fix, and I'm feeling a little. I don't do this every day. I don't add it every day, but I'm feeling a little like lower on energy today. I've just been really busy, a lot of things going on, and I need to go and work now. I need to go and like create meal plans for people. I need to go and create not meal plans, but I need to go like lay out some on-demand workouts for people, and so I need to be really, really laser focused. So I'm also going to add the Shakeology Focused Energy Boost. So there's already a lot of energy inside of this guy itself, but I just want a little bit more. And then I'm also going to have a little nectarine, little serving of fruit on the side. I did have a fruit. I had half of a banana, which is a serving, by the way. Whole banana is 2 servings of fruit, y'all. So I did already have half a banana this morning. But I'm just gonna keep the smaller fruits. I usually only get 2 fruits a day, but because I did a lot of training today, I did resistance type training. I'm gonna have a little bit extra, and then I don't feel really guilty about it. It's okay. So I have my water, and I'm gonna take a scoop. Close that up and put that over there. Take this guy. I don't know if you need to watch me. The next one. But I like to talk to you guys while I'm here. Yeah, cool. And all these treats are still here from this morning. It's the same day. And once again, okay, this is really easy. Everyone loves almond butter and peanut butter. And actually, I really highly recommend, if you're on the peanut butter kick, I know almond butter is a little bit more expensive, but you should only be having a small amount anyway, just like the Ezekiel bread. Like, it's very easy to want to I'm going to make pretty much 2 of these, so I'm making it go all the way around. But you really want to make sure you stick to your servings. There's a reason why the serving sizes are what they are. So and just like the coconut oil, I put my teaspoon actually in here. And stuff like that. Just make sure my hands are clean before I start the process. So there it is. If I know that later in the day it's gonna be hard for me to get a green in, like if I'm going to a dinner or something, I'm not sure if it's gonna be vegetables because other people don't like to really eat healthy. I'll put extra greens in here. Just one of my servings by I'll actually show you. You can go to right next to the corn dogs for me. If I can do this, y'all can do this. So this is just like power greens from Costco, big old bag. I won't eat this in a salad, but I'll throw like a handful in as a serving as a vegetable if I don't feel like sitting and eating green beans extra. So you guys cubes, that's why in the freezer. Ice cubes and ice cubes. So a lot of people, Shakeology isn't a protein shake. Shakeology is actually a wellness shake, but it has the proper amount of protein where it's a full serving of protein. There's also full servings of fruits and vegetables in there. But the cool thing is that when you have really, really dense nutrition in something like Shakeology, guess what? This right here, because it's grown in America, and I know it's not coming from anywhere else in the world, this only has 25% of the nutritional value that it did 25 years ago. So Shakeology helps me make up for what I'm losing, what I should be getting and what I'm losing in fruit that's grown in America that I'm buying, fruit and vegetables and all that kind of stuff. Because this stuff is from all around the world, Shakeology. Love it. Absolutely love it. Drinking it since April 2013 every single day, and I wouldn't miss it. My favorite one. Oh, and so if you have, I don't care, I would recommend Shakeology to everybody, and if you want a discount, let me know. But if any kind of shake you have, This guy, this Ninja bullet, what? Ninja is the best bullet I've ever, the best bullet I've ever. The Ninja is the best blender I've ever had, and it actually comes with, if you're like an on the go, it comes with this little like, this little to go beautiful top, and you just replace the blender with it. But I'm staying home today when I have this. Just shake it up. So I like mine really thick, like ice cream, so I make sure to put at least 2 ice cubes. If you put 3, it depends on how much water you have, but you gotta make sure it's like the right consistency. You gotta find it, so it's delicious. You should enjoy it. Yeah, you should definitely enjoy it. I don't know if it's gross to be healthy. The other awesome part about Shakeology, it's not gross. All right, y'all, cheers, and I'll see you at my snack, which is super small. Hey everybody, so I'm not eating right now, but I wanted to sneak in this little video and I wanted to let you know about me drinking water. So I drink one of these between all of my meals. So I have a lot of water during the day, and water is so important for your cell hydration. Like when you're really trying to get healthy, when you're really trying to get fit, when you're trying to do anything with your body, you gotta think all the way down to the cell level and figure out the way the body works. So hydration is super important, y'all. And I'm from Jersey and I say y'all because it's politically correct. It's grammatically correct, I think. Anyway, total side note. But making sure you get enough water is super important. I'm drinking water constantly, but a really cool key thing about water is that you don't want to drink water 30 minutes after your meals. So it's been about an hour and a half since I last ate, and I didn't drink any water within 30 minutes, especially after Shakeology. Like, because what happens is like your intestines have like these little fingers, your intestines are lined with your little fingers, and 90% of your nutrition is absorbed by your small intestine, which happens before the large intestine. It's like stomach, small intestine, large intestine. So if you drink and you chug a bunch of water after you just had this nutritious meal, what it's going to do is it's going to wash it through all the little fingers, and it's never going to get absorbed, because what happens is the food comes in and the fingers like kind of like grab the food particles, and that's why it's important to chew your food too, because it makes it easier for those little fingers to grab a hold and for those things to get down nice and deep, and the lining of your intestines is really where your food is absorbed. So super important. Don't drink a lot of water during or after your meal, at least 30 minutes after your meals, so it allows those fingers time to grab a hold of the food and absorb the nutrition, because you're eating very nutritious, yes, the nutrition from all your food. All right, guys, so I just wanted to make sure to have that note. But then other than that, having water is super important to keep your body flowing, to keep the cells pumping in and out, and keep refueling, because your body does use water anytime you sweat, especially. Just make sure you're drinking lots of water. All right, guys. Everybody, so it's time for a snack again. It's been about 2.5 hours since I last ate, and this one is the hardest meal of the day to prepare. So pay attention. It's 12 almonds. So I have a whole 12 almonds. 12 almonds is about a serving. It's a nice healthy fat. Healthy fats are an amazing way to get it's a lot of calories, but they're an amazing source of energy if you train your body on how to utilize them, and if you incorporate them and you make sure that your fats that you are incorporating are super healthy and beneficial. All right, so that's it. I'll see you at lunch. All right, I am on, what is this? After my almond snack, this is considered lunch, a full meal. So I have oatmeal as my carb. It's like 1 packet of oatmeal. I recommend getting like a big steel cut oat and cooking them in advance, but I have some packets left over. If you're just starting out, use packets, it's fine. You'll be all right. Just try to stay away from ones that are like